Hello. Um, First of all, I just want to say, excuse how I look. I just had some surgery and I'm not feeling the best, but I wanted to talk about just the process and what it was like. I wanted to do kind of a longer um, video, and I just forgot to film something earlier today. But I am in Tijuana, Mexico, and I just got my tongue and lip tie released. Um, First of all, I want to say that the dentist that I went to was extremely nice, and it was so much less than what I would have paid in the States. And to be honest, he was probably like, the whole process was a little bit better than any dentist that I've gone to in the States. Um, so yeah, I just want to state that first and foremost. I got my tongue and lip tie release, and I found out that I even had one about 3 months ago or something. I can't remember now, but about a year ago, I was just having problems. I had worn this retainer for like 20 years at night, every single night, and it just stopped fitting properly, but I wore it anyway. Don't do that if that happens. Just stop wearing it and get in when you can to your dentist. But because of COVID and everything, it was just really hard to see any doctor. So I didn't go and fix it, and I just kept wearing it. I didn't know any better, and I just thought it would be okay. But what happened was I had TMJ, and I was grinding my teeth at night, and one night the retainer somehow like lodged in between my two front teeth and like broke one of my teeth, my front teeth, and then some of my back teeth, and like ripped off part of my gum. It was terrible. Like, yeah. So I have just been going to different dentists for like a year, and it just took a really long time to figure out what the problem was. Finally, I went to, someone referred me to an aesthetic dentist, and he was like, oh, she has a tongue tie. And I was like, the next time I saw him, I was like, really? Because by that time I had been seeing a physical therapist for my TMJ. Like, the main problem was that I had lost control of my jaw, like, and I have this lisp, and like, I didn't have a lisp before. It was just kind of scary, and I was choking sometimes, and I was just getting scared that I was gonna choke, like, while I was alone, and like, maybe not survive. So yeah, it was scary. And to be honest, I don't even know if this is like the thing that's gonna fix it, but I just wanted to tell everyone what it was like. I just went in, and they were extremely nice. They took my information. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but they have English speakers there, and the dentist spoke English, and so I was able to communicate with them. And it took less than an hour, I think, to get everything. I will say that the lip hurts a little bit more than the tongue, which surprised me. I thought the tongue would hurt more. Yeah, I got stitches. I don't have to go back to get them taken out, they're just gonna dissolve. But it's just the craziest feeling, like all these muscles in my neck and head just kind of like relaxed. And I guess I've just had them my whole life. And the thing that kind of strikes me as strange through all this is that, like, I was always told that that I just have a really small mouth and there's nothing that can be done about it. But now I'm thinking that the reason I have a small mouth is because it just wasn't allowed to develop. Like, the aesthetic dentist who told me about my tongue tie was like, you have an underdeveloped sinus floor. And I've also been having problems like with just feeling in my face and just strange symptoms related to that for a while. So I think that has something to do with it. I just want to like tell people that if they're having like issues with their mouth, or they have like a small face, or they think that there's, you know, something that's like wrong with them and they have migraines and tension and different symptoms, that it might be the solution. It might be something really simple that apparently not all dentists look for in babies. So trying to figure it out as an adult and hopefully get my sinus floor developed soon. I also have a deviated septum. I don't know if that's related to that, but they told me I have a deviated septum. I think I've always had it. So it's just nice to know these things. You know, sorry for the dogs. But yeah, it took like 30 minutes. I got a lot of, he gave me so many shots, like probably at least 4, for one for each side on each tie, at least. They were so nice, and yeah, it already feels better. Right after I did it, I was just like all swollen. That only lasted a couple hours and I feel fine now. He actually was like, for the next 3 weeks or so, you need to just relax and eat ice cream and have cold foods. And I was like, all right, that sounds pretty cool. So I guess that's all I have to do. And I didn't do any of the, I forgot the name of it. There's some kind of therapy. It's like myocranial therapy or myofacial cranial therapy or something like that. I haven't done any of that. Going to look into it, but yeah, I'm hoping that this is the first step that I need to take, and trying not to regret too much that I didn't just get my tongue tie cut as a baby. But I think that if you have one, or you have a child that has one, it might be a good thing to consider, especially if they have like speech issues. I've always had problems like swallowing. It's just like something that I have to think about, which I thought everyone had to think about swallowing, but apparently you're not supposed to. It's just supposed to be like a really natural thing. But yeah, hopefully all that is fixed for me now, and maybe I'll check in soon to let you know how it is. But I'm still kind of swollen right now, just taking Tylenol and stuff. But yeah, I recommend it. And if you don't hear from me, it's probably fine. Probably worked out the way it should. So, but I'll try to remember to check in. But yeah, overall, I totally recommend doing that. Totally worth it. But I think it is kind of expensive in the States, and it isn't always covered by insurance. So other countries with better healthcare are always an option. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now, and I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the night. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.